Space Alien Vacation. Smith was out of ideas. He had written several science fiction stories, but lately everything he thought of seemed to been done. He thought about how the space aliens showed up either wearing an army suit or naked. Maybe they should dress casual. Maybe wear a loud shirt. But if they did this, he would have to write about a talking shirt. He didn't want to write about a talking shirt. Instead, he thought, Sally and Mac were on vacation. It was a go-anywhere vacation without planning where to go or timing when to get there. After finding the part of the galaxy they were in, they checked the brochure. Under planets to visit, one was called Earth. Nothing else was said about Earth, it was just a name of a planet on a list. So they decided to stop by a couple of days to see what it was like. On arriving, they found a thing called the Internet. On it they found a list of things to do. On the list was a science fiction convention. They knew a science fiction convention was a place where people dressed up as what the more popular space aliens looked like. They decided to stop by for an hour or so. On arriving at the convention, they saw across the street a costume store. People were coming out dressed as space aliens. So, to jump right in, they decided to get costumes. They went to the store and tried on a few costumes, but none of them seemed to fit, so they decided to go without costumes. Immediately after entering the convention, a female attended, with a clipboard and dressed in an alien costume, asked them if they wanted to enter the costume contest. They said they did not. After looking around a while, Sally and Mac were standing by themselves. Sally said, "That's kind of funny, the lady at the door asking if we wanted to enter the costume contest." Then after pausing said, "And the man at the costume store asking if we wanted to buy a different costume. I guess things are peculiar when you're on a planet you never been to before. Guess that's why you take vacations." After leaving the convention hall, they walked down the street a ways. Then turned a corner to walk in a different place a while. There were no people along this sidewalk. Then several people came around a corner of a side street, started walking towards them, then turned and returned to the side street. Sally felt that was a little strange and was concerned about it. So she connected to the internet to see if she could find out anything about what just happened. On it was a warning message saying not to go down the street they were on. It said strange, scarily looking people were there. Maybe they were from the science fiction convention. It wasn't known for sure. But to be on the safe side, it's better to stay away. Sally and Mac looked around and couldn't see anybody on the street. Then Sally said, "It must be the Zyrtecs. They think it fun to go around scaring people. Which works for them, since they're scary anyway. Don't want to be near them. We better go back to where there are people around." They walked around the street corner and a group of people looked in their direction, showed fright and ran away. Sally shouted, "It's the Zyrtecs." She looked behind them to see where they were, but couldn't see them. Sally and Mac knew they had to be there somewhere and neither of them wanted to be around Zyrtecs. So to get away, they ran in the direction the people were already running. After running a block, they were both amazed as to how fast people could run, because they never managed to catch up with them. They got tired running. And running from the Zyrtecs was spoiling the whole vacation. So they decided to end their vacation to Earth early and left. After leaving the Earth's part of the galaxy, Sally was talking to Mac. Going to Earth was kind of interesting. It wasn't so good with the Zyrtecs showing up. But we still won the best costume award.